So I've been doing pull-ups for a long ass time. Like I'm pretty sure I was maybe 14 or 15 when I did my first pull-up, and I just kind of kept doing them. You know, uh, wasn't always consistent. Took breaks every now and then. Because things happening in my life, school, life events. But in the long haul, I've been pretty consistent. I hit a 115 pound pull-up like 2 months ago, I think now, and I stopped there, and I experienced this before in like 2018. I got to like 100 pound pull up for one rep. And back then, I felt a little back pain. I was noticing that using the hip belt with weights that were so heavy, around like 70% body weight, something like that, was really causing me some back pain. And same thing happened after the 115 pound pull up. And I think the reason is I'm a pretty light guy. I'm only about 155 pounds. So if I've got 115 pounds hanging on my hip and I'm doing a pull up using sort of a arching range of motion where like my back is like a little, arched or extended, my spine and like my, try to get good retraction. I'm like kind of driving my chest into the bar. And I think that position with the weight added to it on my hips was compressing my lumbar spine. Another thing that I think is contributing, excuse me, another thing I think was contributing to the back pain was my lats were getting so tight. And I kind of knew that was the case for a long time because I was a swimmer for like 13 years, and I got really tight doing that in my lats, and even when doing like long duration static hangs, from 1 or 2 arms, I still felt my lats were like relatively tight. I didn't know how tight they were until I tried L-sit pull-ups about a week or yeah, I guess it's like a week ago. And holy shit, that might be the exercise for me, and maybe for a lot of people, which is why I'm sharing this right now. When you put your legs straight out in front of you, you're pretty much forcing yourself into a posterior pelvic tilt, right? And you're not going to have like an arched back. Your back's going to be either, ideally neutral, but it might be even a little flexed. You know what I mean? And with that, again, lengthening that lever arm with the legs out in front of you, holy shit, it makes it way just way harder. I mean, think about if you don't understand leverage, just think about, is it easier to lift a weight here or lift a weight here? You know what I mean? As soon as you lengthen that lever arm, it becomes a lot harder because it's so much further away from your core, right? Uh, and damn, those L-sit pull-ups stretched the crap out of my lats. I was sore for like 3 days. So I'm gonna keep doing those. They're pretty difficult. I want to say I did a set of 10 with just body weight. Um, so I imagine, I don't know, like my 3 rep max might be 25 pounds, 30 pounds added, maybe not even that. Um, and I think the way I'm going to add weight is just to wear a weight vest. I'm going to stop hanging crap from my hips because I think that's going to just mess my back up. I've already got a pretty messed up back from, tons of sports throughout my life, sports injuries and stuff like that. So kind of want to, not F it up more. So yeah, man, I'm gonna do L pull-ups for a while. I'm planning on, now that I'm back into training for bouldering, to do Mondays weighted hangs from uh, one phalanx, fingertips basically. So it's gonna be about right there. Okay, so I'm gonna do just hangs, with weight I'm gonna hold that weight on my feet. Okay, in sort of a tuck L position. Or I might wear a weight vest if that becomes too difficult. Again, not gonna hang anything from my hips anymore. It's messing me up. Um, every Monday, I'm gonna do that. Let's max out that finger strength, that crimp strength for bouldering. Every Wednesday, I'm planning on doing again weight vest L sit pull ups. Okay, stretch the crap out of my lats, try to get into a better posture, and quit all this back pain. And then Friday, I'm gonna be doing fat grip deadlifts, single arm fat grip deadlifts. So doing one arm at a time, probably alternating or something to get more reps in and try to get my thumbs up to speed. This is all climbing specific strength training, by the way. I am still doing legs and stuff like that, and like ab training and getting back into like ring push-ups and stuff like that, and crawling around and doing like movement training or whatever, just to get kind of like my overall fitness, pretty solid. But again, the focus is always going to be those three things I mentioned. Probably for the next, I don't know, 10 weeks, I'll give it a shot, see where I am, and then assess and, you know, go from there. So we'll see what's up with that. Oh, I need some damn water. Anyway, y'all take care. Again, if you have tight back or back problems, maybe try some L-sit pull-ups. It might stretch you out, give you a good stimulus. And you're going to get strong with those, believe me.